It may be fall, but it's time to start planting tulips, daffodils, hyacinths, and other spring flowering bulbs for a colorful end to winter. Here are a few tips to help you get the best results from your bulbs, including protecting them from hungry animals. First, I recommend ordering early for the greatest selection, but wait until the average nighttime temperatures reach and stay between 40 and 50 degrees to begin planting. Start your spring floral display with early bloomers like snowdrops, squills, and winter aconites. Add early, mid, or late spring blooming tulips along with early and mid-spring flowering daffodils for a continuous display of color. Check the package or catalog description for bloom times and the bulb's suitability to your growing conditions. And don't be afraid to mix things up a bit. Boost the color by planting several different bulbs like daffodils and grape hyacinths that are equally assertive and bloom at the same time. Or add a bit of fragrance to the garden in spring bouquets by combining tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths. Don't let hungry animals stop you from brightening your spring with these bulbs. Include animal-resistant bulbs like hyacinths, squills, grape hyacinths, daffodils, fritillarias, and alliums. And don't give up on tulips and crocus. Instead, enlist the help of rain-resistant Plantskydd Repellent. It's organic and available in both liquid and granular formulations to protect bulbs and other plants animals prefer to eat. Just lay the bulbs out on newspaper, apply the liquid repellent, and allow them to dry before planting. In the meantime, work compost, peat moss, or other organic matter into the top 12 inches of soil. This helps improve drainage, a key to successfully growing bulbs. Plant the bulbs 2 to 3 times their vertical height deep and at least 2 to 3 times their diameter apart. Try grouping at least 6 to 9 larger bulbs like tulips and daffodils and 15 to 20 smaller bulbs like squills and crocus together for greater impact. Cover with soil, then add an extra layer of protection for those tulips and crocus by sprinkling the granular Plantskydd Repellent over the soil surface. Water thoroughly to remove air pockets and activate the Plantskydd Repellent. Continue watering thoroughly throughout the fall whenever the soil is dry. This is when bulbs are busy growing roots and need sufficient moisture. Then take a break in winter, but be prepared to take the next steps in protecting susceptible plants in spring. Treat the plants with liquid Plantskydd or sprinkle the granular formulation on the soil surface as soon as the plants emerge and before the animals begin feeding for best results. Follow label directions for proper timing of additional applications. After you enjoy their spring floral display, leave the leaves intact until they yellow. These leaves produce the energy needed for next year's blooms. But for now, it's time to get busy planting. You'll be glad you did when those first flowers appear next spring.